Hello, folks. Welcome to Lego with Bonzi. Hope it is well. Hi. So we're back, working on bags 3 and onwards. So, full disclosure, as always, I've already part made bag 3. This side is in. That's where the errors were that I've spoke about in the last video. The errors were in this. All worked out. Took me a good few hours last night. I actually disassembled this, most of this, tracked it back to in here. So I knew there was a problem when I started trying to put it together. So I tracked the problem down and we fixed it. Next is this, which is the part of bag 3. It's the center pillar that goes in the middle here. This is an absolute pain in the backside. I love you, Lego. I love this model. It's fantastic, but this is a pain. It's a very simple thing to make. That's not the problem. The problem comes when you try to attach it to this. It attaches with these two little yellow pieces, which are not supported in any way, shape, or form by anything. Okay? They're just not. It's horrible. Hmm. I'm just looking, I'm just thinking to myself, I'm looking at this thing and just thinking to myself, hang on a minute, that doesn't look right. But then again, it does look right. If you do it like that, it does look right. When you look at something and you second guess yourself, hi, my name's Matt. I'm autistic. Yeah, I second guess everything. I'm terrible for it. I'm forever second guessing myself. Anyway, let's put this together, if we can, without it falling apart like it did last night. My God, it went on without a problem. Sweet Jeebus! It worked. Happy days. Looks like it's finally fixed. Right. Anyway, onward. Now we're going to make the foot pegs, stool, rest thing, jobby whatnot, for the rest of it. So let's crack on. Ta-da! Sorry about not talking there, folks. I had to concentrate. I literally, I shed you not. I spent 3 hours last night fiddling with this thing, trying to work out where the problems were. And after doing all that, I've just come to make this section, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to concentrate. I don't want to take this thing apart again. It's too nice to take apart again. She is lovely. But here we have a simple bar. Basically, it's just a 1x8 LBG, 1x2 with hooks either end, and you got your 1x1s in there, and a 1x2 with again another hook and another 1x8 plate on the top, and that goes in that way. So basically, you got smooth going in, rough coming out. Very gently, like so. Yeah, that holds that all together. Right then, on to bag 4. Right, so bag 4, we've got some parts pre-made and we've got some parts not pre-made. Those, what we'll do is install these first, and then I'll show you how to make this, which is what that lot does. So, first things first, need to go ahead a couple of pages, because we've actually made the one for this side. That goes on that side. Right, so we come to these front pieces here. Now these go attached to the front. So let's have a look at how they actually attach, because I do not know. They attach like that. So you've got these contact plates down here, which match up with the obviously the studs here. This sits inside here, which then spaces this out from that. Oh, we've had a failure. We've had a failure. Yep, that's on. Super cool. So I think what we'll do is, rather than going to this one, we'll go back to that one. Just so that we're not getting ourselves a bit too confused about what's what. So, first things first, you got your first piece. And we put that 2x4 black in there. And pop that on there. Pop that on there like that. So it kind of gives it more of an angle, which is very much what we want. Put a second 2x4 in. That across the top like so. And like so. Make sure you've got your little 1x1 overhang. Alright, that's important. We'll take our shield piece with its little sticker on it. Right, so let's have a look at how they're doing this. So this little ramp piece goes onto there like so. Next, we need to get them, and then we need a 2x2 plate, which, as I suspected, is missing. One moment, this is real life Lego emergency. Who are you going to call? The floor. Because he's probably down there somewhere. One moment.
2,000 years later.
Okay, problem solved. The piece, I can't find it. I can't. So far, there's been 4 pieces out of 3 different bags that have been missing. So I have substituted them, luckily, with parts I already have in my on my shelves that would work. So again, that's what I've had to do. Let me just check something. One moment. I know, a lot of toing and froing. Let me just check something.
A few moments later.
Right, that's all checked. I noticed something and got myself a little confused as per usual. It happens. I'm often getting confused. But now we will attach the piece like that. Nope, don't like that. Don't like that. Not attached properly. Joys of Lego. Make little adjustments. Just like that. That's better. That I'm happier with. It sits just that little bit tighter rather than being sat a bit further out. It sits tighter. I'm happy with that. Right, so the front panels we've attached. Next is this piece, which is sort of like your carburetor, it's like your engine carburetor sort of jobby. So we'll spin this one round.
A few moments later.
Ooh, you've been a pain. Hehehe. Right, it shows it sits just there, but we'll see whether or not it does. I say that because I've had a couple of issues now so far where the images are slightly off. So that goes on there like that. Next is, looks to be the air intake, or what would be an air intake. Attach that. Yeah, that's definitely too high. One moment.
3 weeks later.
That's all fixed. It literally took a moment. I just had to press it rather firmly whilst clenching quite tightly that it didn't just fall apart in my hands. Next we've got this piece, which actually should theoretically slot straight over the top of all of this. Hope, fingers crossed, this works and doesn't fall apart.
Six and a half hours later.
Right then, so back force finished. I've just had an autistic meltdown due to the fact of thinking I'd done it all wrong. I haven't done it all wrong. It was just immensely stiff trying to put it together because everything underneath this cover here He's so loose and spins around. Bit of a design oversight there, my Lego. You should have put an extra pin in there, buddies. Seriously, an extra pin would have solved all those problems. It really, really would. So, I'm going to call the episode there rather than making this any longer because I need to go and have a sit down and a cup of tea and a custard cream and just relax for a bit before I lob this thing across the room. So, I'm off. I'll see you next time. May the Fonzie be with you all, my friends. Sorry this episode's all over the place, but yeah. Yay for autistic natures. Yeah. I'll speak to you all soon. Look after yourselves in these mad times, my friends, and I'll speak to you next time. Ta-ta for now. Oh my god, people are going to think I'm nuts. I'm not nuts, I'm just autistic.